Good morning, Morning Buzz family. It's Thursday, September 25th, and I'm Alex here with Jordan to get you energized for the almost weekend. Yesterday, we promised to tackle something that's been driving me crazy since fall started: why some people go absolutely wild rearranging their entire living space every season, while others haven't moved a single piece of furniture in 5 years. Jordan, I need to confess something. I've already rearranged my home office twice this month, and it's not even October yet.
You're definitely not alone in that impulse, Alex. What you're experiencing is what environmental psychologists called seasonal nesting behavior. And it's actually a really healthy psychological response. People who frequently redecorate tend to use their physical environment as a way to process internal changes and maintain a sense of control over their lives.
Control. That makes so much sense. But here's what puzzles me. My friend Sarah has had the same couch in the exact same spot for 8 years. She says moving furniture stresses her out, while I get energized just thinking about switching things up. Are we just wired differently?
You absolutely are. Environmental adaptability exists on a spectrum. High environmental controllers like you find comfort and stimulation in change. Your brain processes spatial reorganization as a form of creative expression and stress relief. Sarah represents the other end, where environmental stability provides psychological security and reduces cognitive load.
So, when I'm frantically moving my desk around at midnight because suddenly the lighting feels all wrong, I'm not being ridiculous. I'm actually managing my mental state through my space. That's oddly validating.
Exactly. Your space becomes an external reflection of your internal processing. Research shows that people who regularly redecorate often have higher tolerance for ambiguity and change in other areas of their lives too. They're essentially practicing adaptability through their environment.
Now I'm curious about the seasonal aspect specifically, because it's not just that I like change, there's something about fall that makes me want to completely transform everything. Is that connected to some deeper psychological pattern?
Seasonal redecorating taps into our evolutionary programming for environmental preparation. Fall triggers nesting instincts as we subconsciously prepare for winter months spent indoors. Your brain is essentially saying, make this space perfect because we'll be here a while. It's deeply connected to comfort seeking and security building behaviors.
Meanwhile, the non reorganizers like Sarah, are they missing out on some psychological benefit? Or do they get that same comfort from consistency? I sometimes wonder if I'm exhausting myself with all this constant rearranging.
Both approaches have distinct advantages. Environmental stability reduces decision fatigue and creates reliable comfort zones. People like Sarah invest their creative energy elsewhere rather than in spatial manipulation. However, regular redecorators do tend to show increased cognitive flexibility and better adaptation to major life changes.
That's fascinating. So there's no right way to relate to your space. It's more about understanding what your decorating habits reveal about how you process the world. But I'm wondering, can people change their patterns, or are we stuck with our natural tendencies?
People can definitely develop new relationships with their environment. It often happens during major life transitions. Someone who's always kept the same setup might suddenly start rearranging after a career change or relationship shift. Your environment becomes a tool for processing whatever transformation you're experiencing. Ah,
This explains so much about why I've been extra furniture obsessed lately. There's been a lot of change in my life this year. It sounds like my constant redecorating is actually helping me cope with uncertainty by creating control where I can find it.
that's a perfect insight, Alex. Your space becomes a laboratory for practicing change in a safe, manageable way. Every time you successfully create a new arrangement that feels good, you're building confidence in your ability to navigate larger life transitions.
I love this perspective. Tomorrow, we're diving into something completely different that's perfect for fall social season: why some people can effortlessly remember names and faces, while others forget someone's name 30 seconds after meeting them. We'll explore the psychology behind social memory and what makes some brains natural databases for human connections. Until then, may your Thursday be beautifully arranged however feels right for you. This has been Morning Buzz.